Good afternoon and welcome to our celebration of life to honor the memory of the loved ones we have lost to ALS. My name is Ann Litsky and I am one of the support group leaders through the Les Turner ALS Foundation. I'd like to share a thought with you as we begin this honoring celebration of the ones we have loved for so long. In the moments of strong emotions, and particularly in a virtual setting, it's easy for our minds to wander. So I suggest that we all consciously and with intention stay 100% with this moment and let the words reach you. My mom, Lil Ruda, ended her battle with ALS in 1965 at the age of 54. It was a time when there was no organized support system. There was no Les Turner ALS Foundation. There was no clinic at Northwestern, no guidance for adaptive equipment, nothing. Family members were on their own, struggling to navigate their own way through this most complicated experience. It was a very lonely time. Today is different. There is a Les Turner Foundation and Northwestern Clinic, and doctors and staff and researchers who are dedicating their lives to add quality to each day and working to find cause and cure for every person with ALS to help their loving family members. As we stay in this moment, let these words reach you. In some way, we are all family. Although every case is different, each of us knows at the core of our being the heartbreak and the frustration of the dedicated, loving caregivers who are with us in this virtual experience. Each of us, in our own way, has experienced fear, anger, lack of patience, and subsequent guilt as we travel down this long, hard road that this devastating disease set before us. On a given day, we would cry, why? Why, God? Why my mom or your dad, a loving husband or wife, a sibling, a child, a grandparent, a friend? Why would our loved ones, so good at heart, so gentle in nature, why is it that anyone should suffer so? And most of us continue to struggle still today, looking for an answer. But with the fear and the fatigue, we also found laughter, an incredible sense of humor and spirit, bewildering to many, but not to us, who fought hard to give quality to the life of our loved ones. So we remained consciously aware of our limited time together. We tried to say I love you more often and affirmed their impact on our lives. We kissed their faces and gently caressed their hands, their cheeks, their hair. We knew that anyone could suddenly lose a loved one to an accident, any sudden death, never having enough time to say everything in one's heart. So we tried under the most difficult circumstances to fill their last months with love and gentle caregiving. We pay tribute to all of you who did your very best to bring sunshine into a world that was so often challenging. We also understand that grief is a great teacher when it sends us back to bless the ones around us. We have learned how to comfort others who, like ourselves, have been bowed in sorrow. In a very profound way, those who we have lost are with us, moving us to live as they, in their higher moments, wish to live. We will always remember them. They live in our hearts. We see them with the eye of memory, their faults forgiven and their virtues grown larger. We remember them with gratitude. We have faith that their souls endure in a peaceful place, free of suffering. We pay our best tribute to our loved ones when we live our lives more fully. We are so glad you are all here together on screen, lending emotional and spiritual support to one another. You have all paid honor to those you've lost by joining us at this celebration of life experience. May the beauty of their lives shine forevermore, and may our lives always bring honor to their memory. As they would want, may we go from strength to renewed strength. Amen. Thank you again for being with us. I have a reading that I'd like to share with you. It's called We Remember Them. I'll read a line, and each line is followed by We Remember Them. And I ask you to join me in that refrain. In the rising of the sun and in its going down together, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter, we remember them. In the opening of the buds and the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of summer, we remember them. In the rustling of leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have joys we want to share, we remember them. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they are now part of us as we remember them. Thank you again for being here.
There are stars up above, so far away we only see their lights. Long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember. These are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember as we live our days. These are the ways we